Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. And I like how I do the cheerful intro. Hi, this is my chirpy voice, but like, let's not pretend this game is not poised and ready to rip my heart out. Because it's going to. Also, yeah, check it out, we have a Rickstress command, and it sings, this All-Star, that's what it's called. I was gonna say it sings Smash Mouth, but that's also technically true. Also, yeah, I guess there is a bit of like crossover between Adelie and myself. Adelie is a girl. That's who she is, and we're lucky because Adelie is a name, and it's also the kind of penguin that she is. The little grey cap over the top like that. That's a baby Adelie penguin. So, there you go. That's your bit of trivia for the day. And now, I'm gonna go over here to the game and listen to these sad chords already. What's up with that? Let's go. Oh yeah, there you go. Chapter 4. Oh yeah, someone's running on my head. I forgot about that. Hello. This is a visual representation of what it looks like when I'm thinking. Just little sprite running around in my head trying to find a card in a folder.
As Grace hurtled through the darkness, her helplessness no longer made her feel scared. It made her feel frustrated, angry. She wanted answers.
That's actually pretty good checkpointing, because this is essentially exactly where we were when we left yesterday.
Gently released her into the unknown. Now where am I?
Alright, what are my buttons? Break! I remember. I was gonna break you. So I did do a bit of a Penguins moment.
The ground was warm to the touch.
And I consulted with Empirical Woodland. Collecting the fireflies doesn't change anything.
Just my luck.
It just says at the end, hey, you got this many fireflies. It's not like
What's that?
I'm now locked into a bad ending.
She'd seen nothing like this in her forest home. I really miss the folks back at the village.
So that's nice to know. Also, I was told where I missed one, and it was during the chase with the genie. Like, there was some... I was jumping over the blocks down here. There was one over here.
Looking decidedly precarious.
A stalactite hung above. Break looking, decidedly precarious.
None of this seems welcoming. None at all.
Oh, give me that back. Come here. You. Yeah.
Careful! What is this?
I know very little about Fairy Tail beyond there was one of the character designs, because there's a friend of mine who wanted to dress up as this guy, but he wears an open shirt. And she's like, well, couple reasons why we can't do this. How do we work our way around it?
I knew it!
And we did. I think the guy has blue hair. You gotta have blue hair. Yeah. Ah! Thank you for mirroring my thoughts.
This is ridiculous.
Game could start to go up a little. Really? This is about where it was at yesterday, but there you go, Empirical Woodland. Hopefully this will be okay. Thank you for letting me know.
I need to find whatever is causing this and stop it, or I'll be smushed.
Is that good? Yeah, there we go. And we pick up you. It was also...
As the sound got closer, Grace realized she would soon face its maker.
A friend of mine went to a convention as ABBA from Guilty Gear, and this character is wrapped up in bandages. And we ran out of bandages at a point, so we had to use like sport tape, and that was great until it came to untie her at the end of the day, and there were just red lines where the tape had stuck,
Here we go.
and it looked like she had been flensed. Let's be honest, and that's not a thing you want. Oh, hello!
Fire and flame wrapped her form. Hey! Stop that! You'll bring the whole cave down.
I love your hair!
Just kept on pounding. Just ignore me. It's not like I might die over here.
Yeah, I've played Mario. I know how platforms go when they reach the end of the lava. Collecting you, Firefly. Also, I very much appreciate this. We raided into Crafty yesterday,
The lava gently
and
bubbled, as if to mock her lack of progress.
she said, "Hey." I meant to do that. And she said, "Hey, we played this game. We did it in 2 streams. It's very emotional. You're probably gonna cry." And I'm like, yeah, might. I might do that. Hello there, Click. I hope you're doing well. We are continuing on with Lost Words. Oh, I do not blame you. Or envy you at all, doing bedtime wars.
I needed that. Boom!
And everyone goes, "Not even tired." And then, here you are. That's why you're so cranky. I had considered this being like, "Hey, tiny child," or like, "People in my family, look at this cute game that I played." But also, it's like incredibly sad, so maybe don't do that. Have I gone and snooked myself? I might have done, actually. I kind of have, actually. I feel something should be in the middle there. Oh, I see it. But I didn't see it because the camera was down there. Do you see it? We're gonna break stalactite up there. And then we rise. Oh, Wales! Hello! Welcome on in. I don't know if you caught it yesterday. Rixtras has a command too. this command is also glittery.
No, not again. The whole floor's going to give way. Ah! Right. Not listening or ignoring. I don't care. I have to stop her. Inside Grace was a white, hot rage.
Also, Empirical Woodland is correct. Kids have to learn about emotions sometimes, and it's always sad when this happens. Like with Tiny Child, she's... Tiny Child has lost a dog at this point, and that's never good. And it was really hard to have to explain, like...
Me alone.
It was hard to explain, like, hey, here's what's happened with Scooby, and like it's...
That's not fair.
It just happens.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
I might have overdone this. I really need to get out of here. A timely exit. Grace didn't quite know what she'd encountered. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
The thought stuck with Grace. What's wrong with her, I wonder? Whew. I think I need a breather. A place to rest.
Bowl of
Grace
soup.
was beginning to feel the burn of loneliness.
Is this soup? Oh, it's the forbidden soup.
Better.
You know you can't actually drink lava? Just...
Grace's thoughts
just
drifted
once.
back to the burning giantess. Why would she be so full of rage? She must have felt...
misunderstood is... Yeah, exactly. All mushrooms are edible. See, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. That's how food works. I think the giantess felt misunderstood because we seem to be in the portion of the game talking about understanding things. And I don't know about being alone because, yes, I suppose she is. There's no other, like, fire giants down here. I don't know about unappreciated because... Oh, that's a good point, Rixtress, actually. She wanted to be left alone. Well, at least expressed that she wanted to be left alone. Sometimes you just say stuff, you know? I'm gonna go with misunderstood.
Misunderstood. She smashes stuff. Because no one understands her. I get that. Grace vowed to be more understanding. If they met again.
Oh, I bet I know what I do with you. I bet I use my new word. Yeah. You are coming with me.
As the light pushed back the darkness, a heaviness lifted from her heart.
Oh, that's dynamite like Kirby. Stay away from that.
That was strangely
Oh. I can't just burn everything? What a useless spell. Didn't ask how big the room was. I said I wanted to cast Fireball. Let's go! This one actually is very Kirby-esque. I like that.
But I don't care.
That was always one of my favorite bits in, like, Super Fun Pack, where you have to light the fuse and then chase it around.
Yeah! Wait.
The game is meant to be teaching us about feelings. No, I don't imagine burn everything is a viable
Not
option.
again.
Well,
Grace was adrift on the current.
fine.
Without control.
Whoop.
Lost on the flow of lava. It would take her where it wished.
And then you gotta do the Escape from the Cave of Wonders section. Look out for the genie arms pointing up and down. I nearly said eyes. It wasn't genie eyes pointing up and down. It was the big hands. I wasn't very
Grace
good
was
at that.
adrift on the current. Without control. Lost on the flow of lava.
Okay, let's try that again.
It
Except
would take her where it
let's
wished.
actually get the firefly this time. Are you ready? No, don't do that. That's jumping into the lava. Don't do that. Yeah, there you go.
Speeding up.
Number
That's not
18.
good. The burning river went faster. And faster.
I feel like we might be missing a musical cue. It feels like there should be music. I would understand if there isn't. It could be 20 out of 20. Yeah. Please do not burn the fireflies.
Okay, Grace. Remember, empathy.
You again.
She isn't listening. Run, Grace, run!
Seems to be a thing in this game, because that's basically what the genie did as well.
Thundering steps shook the earth.
The genie wanted us to leave him alone and go away. And we were like, no, trust me, I'm super great. I'm cool. My name, Grace.
Where is she? Ooh, right behind me.
That... I was going to say, that was a good save. That was not a
Isn't
good save.
Listening. Run, Grace, run! Thundering steps shook the earth.
I was too busy looking at her. I ran into the lava. Let's try that again. Apparently we cannot repair
Isn't
this
listening.
lady.
Run, Grace, run!
Also, to ask where is she,
Thundering
I feel like
steps shook the earth.
this woman is going to give up a tremendous amount of heat. Where is she? Oh, over there, where the heat is.
Where is she? Ooh, right behind me.
I feel like that was a good Oak moment, and We may have to
Green
turn
was flying everywhere.
to my Resident Oak speakers, but I feel like that was a good Oak moment. And Empirical Woodland, I can fix her. Don't worry. Nothing has ever gone wrong with that statement.
Freedom.
That's okay, ma'am. I'll leave you alone. I took all of your fireflies. I'm gonna go now. Or not.
Now look what you've done.
You look.
We're trapped and it's all your fault. I hate this place and I hate you.
I hate you.
Her anger consumed itself.
Weren't we supposed to be understanding and empathetic?
Huh? What happened to you?
No. Don't feel so angry now.
Angry. I know what that's like. To feel angry. As her anger left, it brought a change.
Do I get to keep the word burn? That'd be cool.
You did it again.
Lump's anger gone.
Lump? Nice to meet you. I'm Grace. Sorry I was so angry.
Lump's sorry too. Lump scares Lump when Lump's so big.
I could go for some ice cream. I know I had some fairly recently with Tiny Child, and I had way too much. But also, it's ice cream. Come on. There's always space for a little bit more of that.
I'm...
What? Dragon?
Dang. Sorry.
I'll show you. But first, we need to get out of here. Just then, Grace noticed a boomshroom she hadn't seen before.
Also, dang, we're making Andy cookies? I'm down for that. I would like to see the results of such things. If you make them.
We did it! We're free!
Free!
Patch Time Continuum, hello! You should go and get ice cream. It's wonderful. Are you ready to feel emotions? Because that's what this game's gonna do.
You coming?
Lump likes Grace.
Also, Lump, best character in the game. Says Empirical Woodland. Noted down. Thank you very much.
Hello, Journal. Today, Sarah at school told me her granddad had a stroke too. His mouth went lopsided, and he spoke a little funny. Now he mostly sits around, watching the telly.
Will that happen to Gran too? Asks our words. Yeah, possibly.
I don't think Gran would enjoy that.
The running freezes my thought process. That's when I get a song caught in my head.
She'd want to keep moving, keep doing things. Gran always says.
Give the world your kindness, and it will return it
Give the
threefold.
world your kindness, and it will return it threefold.
The more positive energy and kindness you give the world, the more you get back.
This is, in part, why I try to just be kind.
When Mr. Parry's lawn got too high, Gran cut it for him. For the community centre meals, she baked cakes.
Which she also cut! Yeah, cut that cake. Maybe not. Lots and lots of cakes.
She even does the unthinkable.
We have established this woman makes her tea with the milk first. I don't know what's worse than that game.
She changed Ben's smelly nappies. We could do with kindness right now. Someone better step up. Me! Starting with bringing world peace? Cooking for the elderly? Cutting Mr. Parry's lawn? Tidying my room?
That's it.
Bringing order to chaos? A mighty struggle needs a suitable tagline. It's tidying time.
Can't I just do the Katamari thing where I just roll it up in a Katamari and, like, shoot it off into space? That was the best level. That's a lie. That was an
And
alright
then
level
I
in that
did
game.
The washing up from breakfast.
Without being asked. Empirical Woodland, you're wrong. We all know how to make tea. It's cup, tea bag, water, milk. That's how it goes.
It's a miracle. Then he bowed at my feet. He's such a complete numpty head. But it made Mum laugh. And when we got to the hospital later, Gran was sitting in a chair and looking out the window. She was smiling. So all the things I've been doing have been working. I just have to do more.
You say that,
There was
I
kale
hear
for
you,
tea,
mournful violins.
which is a kind of vegetable torture. But I told myself that if I could eat all of it, then Gran would be even better tomorrow.
Every last soggy leaf. Torture. Done. This is Tiny Child's thing. She does the child thing where she goes, I don't like that. Have you had it? No.
I am on fire today.
So how do you know you don't like it?
I ran up
don't.
the stairs, 2 at a time, just to top things up. Pinky was very impressed and slept on my feet all night.
A friend of mine has been looking through cats, potentially looking to adopt.
Hello again, Journal.
And the best kind of names are nouns. Nouns as
couldn't
names.
sleep. I guess I felt a bit silly.
He's looking at a cat named
I
Shrimp
mean-
Fried Rice. And that's fantastic.
Who cares if I eat my kale? Well, Dad, maybe? But does any of this really make a difference? It's just... if there's a sliver of a chance, it actually does. I want to believe in it.
Ooh. That's pretty clever.
Sarah told me that when her granddad was sick, she used to pray. I don't exactly know how that works, but best to hedge my bets. Please, 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 please. Wait, Granwell.
That's not how that works. We had prayer class when I was younger. I can tell you exactly how praying works. And it's not like that. Thank you very much. I am so
Sarah's family
upset
are
that I
pretty
still
religious.
remember those.
Not like Mum and Dad. I don't know that much about religion, actually. I like the stories. Especially the one about the Ark. And rescuing all the animals.
A lot of evil ducks about thanks to the Ark.
Gran was raised Catholic. But I never really heard her talk about God. Apart from that time she dropped the yogurts in Tesco's. We took care of the mess before the staff noticed.
So I've been wondering, is this written by a genuine English person? This one tells me the answer is no. Because it's not Tesco's plural. It's either Big Tesco or Little Tesco. And anyone who says otherwise is a robot from the future. Or like, not from Oop Newith, I guess. There we go, let's just clean this away. Or maybe not, actually,
Gran
because
even offered to pay for them.
I really like this marbling effect. Can we clear you away? No. Well, good effort. Free yogurt pots for me. We'll find out at the end of the day if it was written by an English person. Will I? Okay.
I asked her once. She said, if there is a God, they're in our actions. How we help and love one another. Seems right to me. So what should I do?
See what I mean? This, like, splatter painting effect is absolutely fantastic. Why would I ever wipe that
I'm
off the
going
previous
to bring
page?
in my story next time we go to the hospital. I can read it to her. I think she'd like that. Maybe if I do a really good job, she can come home in time for Ben's birthday. But first, I need to get on with the story. Having escaped the flaming caves, Lump and Grace ventured into a tenebrous forest. Writing Lump is
Okay,
going to be fun.
so I'm so glad this specific word came up. And when I was out with Tiny Child and we were having our little meal at the little place that we went to, the guys on the table next to us were having a discussion, and it was specifically about the word thesaurus. Because one of them pronounced it incorrectly. They pronounced it thesaurus. And no, it's the big word with the book with all the words in it. Yes, it's a thesaurus. And one of the guys says, Theosaurus is from the bloody Paleolithic era. And that made me laugh.
But if she's not so angry anymore, she might need another character flaw. Maybe... uncontrollable cravings for...
Stop using the thesaurus. That's great. Uncontrollable cravings for... I'm gonna go for sweet fruit, because let me tell you, I am
Sweet fruit?
a sweet fiend. You've seen the sweet stuff that I bake. I like snacks. That's me. That's what I do. Let's go check out this forest. And wait for a musical cue. Oh, thought's empty. Hang on. Oh no!
Gentle sunlight streamed across their faces.
Please don't bring a fire sprite into a forest.
I missed you.
This will go very poorly.
Oh, Skyfire is warm. Like lump.
That's the dragon! We've got to follow it!
Dragon?
We need to follow it.
Oh yeah, we got the squad together now. We got Grace
No
and
one
Lump
to follow.
and a little firefly that no one's acknowledging. Wait, do I no longer have the word burn. Aww. Again, I'm in a forest. Probably a good idea.
Are you coming?
Claw things. They're spooky.
They're just trees, Lump.
Back home, we know has them.
The grey forest, dark, foreboding. Grace didn't care.
Home. You miss it.
Yes, that's why I'm doing this.
You miss home, but you leave it. You curious.
Oh, was that the wrong end? Because there's the little guy. Lump, go and get that. You get that. Didn't work. Okay. No, it did not like the word rise going over there. Not one bit. Why did that happen? Why did you do that, game? What are you covering up? Yeah, I can solve the most difficult puzzles in time. That's why Eventual Solver of Puzzles is part of my title, and we announce it every time I go
I
anywhere.
had to. The dragon stole our fireflies. I promised I'd get them back.
There was exactly an hour left, but I accidentally added in a little too much butter. Decided to be the batch where I added double the coffee because I wanted to try that.
Well, I guess it's like a lizard.
Oh, lizard's cute.
A really, really big lizard.
Get that Jet Set radio going. If only I had that Tony Hawk trick sound to hand, I would play it right now. You know the cool one that goes dunk? That one. So you can add double the coffee to the recipe. Generally, it'll make the cookies a little more... Well, it will make the cookies a little more wet. The way around that is a little bit more sugar, a little bit more flour, and maybe steep them in the fridge for a little longer. Not like too much longer, like hours and hours, just a little longer than usual.
Ooh, big stone. Go, push it.
Same sort of thing with
Help.
if you add pumpkin to stuff.
Lump, no use.
Pumpkin
It used to be a lot
is incredibly wet as an ingredient.
I'll remember. I'm glad to have you here, even though you are small.
Whee! Lump, glad to be with human. You are the bestest human. Yes.
Also, if we're doing this, right, hot take. I actually think this is probably the coldest take you're ever going to hear. Apple cider, way better autumn flavor than pumpkin spice. Everyone talks about, oh, them white girls and their pumpkin spice. No, give me that apple cider before you give me anything pumpkin spice. It's so much nicer. Definitely not a hot take to O Wales. See, this is why we're friends, O Wales, because you agree on basic food flavorings with me.
Grace couldn't help but smile at Lump's silliness.
And also, you are a cool person, I guess. when I visit with Tiny Child, can we go apple picking and maybe press some cider?
Her fiery friend was finding a place near and dear to her heart. Suddenly, a strange, sweet scent filled the air.
Lump noses that smell.
What is it, Lump? Looks like some kind of fruit.
A fruit? Yum yum. Lump loves fruit.
Patch likes cider when it's not fizzy. They used to do cider lollies in England. Like, you get it from the ice cream van. They were quite nice.
Like honey from back home. Wait. I can't let myself be distracted.
Yes, Empirical Woodland, this is the 60s.
Let's go. Now.
But the fruit. Okay.
But yeah, cider lollies. They probably didn't have actual cider in them, but we all said that they did. And Shandy lollies was the other one. But I mostly blame my granddad for that one, because very often he and I would go to the pub, and Shandy was one of the early ones that I was allowed to have.
Shadows deepened in the ravaged forest. We're getting closer.
Do we want to be closer?
Look, Lump. Dragonfire. It's here.
Yes. Dragonfire. Yes, Kay. Lump Kay.
Wait, that is the opposite of break. We repair this one.
Okay. Lump trust Grace. Us chase dragon. Whee!
That's the spirit, Lump.
Just thinking of this thing in Korea where they put mint and chip flavor on everything.
Yes.
Sounds like the Japan thing where they put everything inside Kit Kats.
Grace?
Have you had wasabi Kit Kat? I have. I was
A
full of
deep
regret.
mist yawned before them.
No. No. No, no.
We're so close.
That wasn't.
That
meant to
also did not
happen.
work. You think they have a
But
ghost
the
pepper
fruit
Kit
had
Kat?
an irresistible draw on Little.
Probably not, because generally if you're gonna have spicy things in Japan, it's gonna be wasabi.
I need you.
Lump's still here. Just busy.
Grace felt her resolve melt.
I need to find the dragon. I promised Elder.
They do actually, they do gift boxes, so if you check out
Just what am I doing?
Amazon or equivalent, you can find, like,
By myself?
generally they're kinda expensive,
Silly human. Lump not left is in fruit.
but, yeah, like multiple flavor Kit Kat gift sets.
Grace knew she wouldn't swap that little ball of fire for anything.
Wow. You're okay, Lump? Little dizzy, but goods.
Do we portals now?
What a rush.
Alright, I'm gonna collect that first, but now we portals.
Woo! That was amazing.
I can't actually say I imagined that would be where this game would go. I like that though. I feel like a princess eating green tea and lychee Kit Kats. Yeah? Yeah, I can see that. Daintily though. With
Starting to tickle.
a china cup of tea.
Ah!
Not any like Mugs of Builders tea. None of this. Just a nice china tea service. With tea.
My head's spinning. This may be better than fruit.
There was no doubt. Something strong and very, very large had been here recently.
Is this is a reference to the movie Godzilla from 1999? It very well could be. It's probably not. It's just like a big standard footprint. But that's what that makes me think of. Like, oh, where's the evidence? You're standing in it.
Dragon blood? Wow. Great. We've seen it. We go now? It goes. See? We go? Yes?
Grace pursued the beast with little thought for her own safety.
You won't get away from me again. I won't let you. Ah! No! Come back! Come back here!
It's also in Gravity Falls, you're right!
Heard you. What?
My main takeaway from Gravity Falls is that the opening theme tune's great.
Far above, the dragon
And that jar of
suddenly
eyeballs.
dove, falling fast.
Run!
As the waters calmed, Grace realized the dragon had gone far, far below.
Oh. I...
Her hope was shattered.
I can't.
Okay, human. We find Dragon again. Have another go, right? It's okay. Lump help.
But how? Most of the pieces are gone. I can't even fix it.
Look. You get on this, okay?
Lump is very calm and collected, given that they are surrounded by what is essentially liquid death.
I don't even know where I'm going anymore. What am I doing?
Patch, I did not know that. There you go. I've learned something today.
What did I think I was going to do if I caught it?
You tried though, human. That's important. Look! One of them's little glowy things you likes. A thing! You likes things too, right?
Huh? That's strange. Maybe there are some people around here after all.
No, I've got to go on my boat ride again. See you around, boat ride.
I don't even know where I'm going anymore. What am I doing?
Why is Twitch
Such an
balked?
idiot.
I'm still streaming. Rickstress and Patch still
What did I
talking
think I was going to do if I caught it?
to me about relevant
Tried
things.
though, human. That's important.
Or is it like when we go to the closing screen and Adelie dreams of gateway errors?
A thing! You likes things too, right?
Huh? That's strange.
I thought maybe, you know, you break it. There's a firefly in there. We've established this. My default setting to most things in this game is to break it. Or burn it, apparently.
Look! Stuff!
All broken. Forgotten.
Much sad. Maybe dragon? Clumsy.
I always need a hug.
Cold, human?
A little, yes.
Lump make fireball. You bring wood, yes?
Okay. I can do that.
What's up, human?
It's just... I remember collecting wood for Elder Ava. I hope she's still okay.
Man, what was the hug command? Because we did set that up. I say we. Empirical Woodland set that up. Was it squish? Oh, it was just hug. Well, there you go. I appreciate this very much. Somebody recently was like, hey, you should come over and give you a hug. I'll only give you one hug, but it will last for 7 hours. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm down for that. So, Patch, I think hug is, you have to say who you are hugging. So, like, exclamation mark, hug, ACPC Gamer, and that's me. You are going to rise. Man, if I had this spell, I'd use it for bread. Ignore that. Perka Woodland, what happened?
This smells like the trees that
I mean, yes, bloody Amazon just in general, but what happened?
Is it? Woman, is it?
Where do you come from? Don't remember? You don't remember anything?
Not just member anger. Then you, human. Okay. Here lump goes.
Ancient energy stirred, reaching into the place beyond.
Ah, it feels good to be back.
Already? It's only been a few millennia.
Is it not wonderful to see light again?
It's
To
only a
feel
model.
sun?
That's what that voice was.
I was just getting comfortable in the howling void.
Who are you two?
Ooh, ancient ones. Thought you was a myth.
Oh, no, no, my little friend. We are very real.
No, we're not. You're imagining us. Go away now.
Now we're here. What can we do to help you?
Lump! They could help us get to the dragon.
But nothing is free in this market or in life. You must provide 3 offerings to the flame.
That voice is super familiar. Who are you?
If help human, if it make human happy, lump say do it.
Wait. Okay.
Go away. I said go away.
I need help.
And what do you expect me to do about it? Go away.
This is a market, right? You have to help me if I give you something.
Look, buy help. It's not the kind you need.
It isn't? Why?
I trade in oblivion. I feast on memories.
Oh. But you can still help me. I must find the sacred fireflies and bring them back to my village.
I don't think Grumpy Guy does have a name, Rixtrus.
Well, don't come complaining to me when there's a big dark hole in your head. What memory are you prepared to consign to the flames?
Uno reverse card. Now you have to give one away. Okay. Rixtrus, really? Okay. I'm down for this information. I mean, not that it's not a native speaker. Not a Noop-Northerner like me, Duck. I'm going to choose the book. Because that is something we can restore.
I remember Eldorado.
Because we still have the book. And somebody will say, hey,
You don't.
here's who gave you the book.
Don't what?
Don't remember. Never mind. Look, this thing can go on forever. The offering has been made.
Cool, give me that potion. What do you want,
Hello.
Zelda
So lovely
NPC?
to see you both.
So, what is this place?
The market of the lost and the forgotten. Things end up here that have been cast aside or are no longer useful. After a time, so were we. No one came here. No one sought us. I thought we would forget ourselves, but you brought us back.
That's a really clever idea. I like that. All the stuff you lose
But to give
just ends up in a market someplace and someone else buys it.
Don't have money.
then give a kindness.
So, this one is great. That's a compliment. This one, I feel, is a little selfish. But this is the one. Although, would that be kind? Because then this person would, like, cease to exist.
I'll tell everyone about you. No one will ever forget you again.
How kind of you to say. Now I will return the favor. To get your wish, you must submit an offering of hope to the flames. Something dear to your heart.
Eldoreva gave me this. The pendant gleamed with hopeful memories. I don't know if I should. It was the last thing that she gave me.
A wise person once said that no one ever got anything
After the
just
book, I mean,
right.
what?
Okay. You're right. A crack and a spark, and the pendant was gone in the flames. 2 offerings down. 1 to go, and they'll help me follow the dragon under the lake.
Ooh. What next?
The last offering must keep our fire burning.
A gesture of hope, of friendship.
But it cannot be given by you.
And we've already given you something, so we're out.
What about Lump?
You have something to give?
Sure. I got Lump.
You would give yourself to help your friend.
Of course.
Lump, you don't have to do this. There must be another way.
This is important to Human. You freed Lump. You gave Lump memories. Lump want to give you something too.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about this, Lump?
Lump sure. You help Lump. Lump help you.
I wish I was as sure about this. Thank you, Lump. I guess this is goodbye.
Goodbye for us. Hello for you and Dragon.
As little Lump jumped into the fire, the flames began to burn, larger and brighter.
I'm going to look something up real quick. Excuse me a moment, chat. Don't mind me.
Grace felt a change come over her. Slits opened in her neck. Gills.
That's why.
She could now
Okay.
breathe underwater.
Ew.
The wish has been granted. Time for us to go.
Hope you like your gift.
Please, F's in chat for Lump. We love Flump.
I'll never
That's his
forget
name
what
now.
I did. I should
Flump.
go to the lake. Follow the dragon.
So my thought was, it slipped my mind briefly. Is this written in response to
The loss of Lump weighed heavily upon her.
to Terry Pratchett? But it was Alzheimer's. It was misdiagnosed as a stroke. That's what that
Where
was.
once there was light, was now darkness.
I just
Where there was
remember it
noise,
as an embuggerance,
only
which
cold
is a
silence
fantastic
remained.
descriptor of
She
that.
could not let Lump's sacrifice be in vain. She needed to get to the lake and use her newfound powers to pursue the dragon. The lake looked murky, but she had to brave its depths.
It was all dementia. I mean, I suppose I did just very quickly skim read that one bit in the Wikipedia article because
It's 5 a.m.
I-
Gran died in the night.
well, here we go. Get ready, everybody. We're gonna do the thing again.
Mum got the call a few hours ago. She's still crying. I just feel... numb.
All good words and appropriate for what is happening.
I tried to go back to sleep. But as soon as I close my eyes, the thoughts keep circling back.
All right, let's see what we got. Come on.
We
There you
should
go.
have been there.
This is like an actual
We drove to the hospital
Deep
first thing in the morning.
seated fear of mine. We'll get to that.
No one said much. It seemed to take forever.
Oh, she's doing the thing! Like the thing that you do when you're a kid in the car. The little man who runs across the mountaintops.
I've never seen a dead body before.
Do I have to pick up the dark thoughts? I think I'm going to.
It might be scary. But it's just Gran. Right?
I mean, I could see why you'd do that. She's quite the athletic person. For me, it was just like my index and middle fingers, and you just do the little thing, and they run along. That was me.
Maybe I should have stayed at home. when we finally arrived, I wasn't so sure about being there at all. We went up the stairs to room 305. Gran's room. Mum gently put her hand on my back
Strange creature, human-ish
and
in
asked
form.
me
Okay.
if I wanted to wait outside. I said, yes.
I thought that would have been a choice.
Hello again, journal. I'm sitting in the waiting room.
Though I suppose it
Just
makes
rows
sense,
of plastic benches in a sea of blue linoleum.
because the real life stuff doesn't give you
And it smells like
choices.
Ben's bottom cream. A little doodling should distract me from this dreary place. Dad's calling me. Dad had his arm around Mum as they came out of Gran's room.
Pretty cool that she can do the watercolor doodling.
I've never seen her like this.
I'd like that.
Mums aren't supposed to cry. They're strong. They're meant to know what to do. Always. I guess losing your own mum makes you feel like a kid again. The drive home was a quiet one again. It's silly, but I keep thinking back to Gran's favourite vase, the one Grandad gave her.
I get that. I think I did it in show and tell. I have that. I have Grandma's favorite vase.
I was running in the house. Even though Gran had told me not to. I still remember the noise of the vase smashing into little pieces. Gran was there in an instant. I waited for her to shout. She didn't. She just looked sad. And somehow, that was worse. Gran wouldn't let me pick up the pieces. She found every single one and carried them into the kitchen. Later, I sneaked in with a tube of glue in hand.
We've done jigsaws before. We do jigsaws. Yeah. So, like, something that worries me a lot, more than it probably should, is we'll get back to it. How's that? We'll get back to it. We're gonna solve a puzzle, and then we'll get back to that.
It was a mess. I got glue everywhere. But Gran smiled when she saw the vase. She put it in the cupboard. Later I found it again. When I asked her why she'd binned the vase, she smiled again. Gran always says,
we can't hold on to things. How long goes that? Is that a Kingdom Hearts noise? It's Kingdom Hearts-esque. We need Neve for that. She's the master.
Hold on to things forever. Let them live in your memories.
she said she preferred to keep the vase like she remembered it.
Can neither confirm nor deny Empirical Woodland, but yeah, actually.
Maybe I hurt Gran's heart. Weakened it. That can happen, can't it? Maybe this is all my fault. I should have listened to her. I shouldn't have run in the house. Now everything is broken. If I'd started my story sooner, Gran could have read it. It might have helped. I could have fixed. I would have fixed her heart.
Didn't think I'd be able to make that jump, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I don't even know how to fix my story. It's a mess.
I thought the story's coming along quite nicely as it
I
happens.
left Grace to sink into cold, dark waters. She's completely alone. She left behind Lump, her only friend.
Wrote myself into a corner. No, you didn't. You know what the dragon is. She's on the way to the dragon.
Okay, focus.
She can get there. Everything'll be fine. Ah! There you go.
How can I continue the story? How would she feel about this situation? Grace felt...
Yeah, hello, Colonel. You may have come to the wrong place. We're feeling feelings today. I hope you're ready for feelings. Kisses. Oh, boy! Grace feels justified.
Justified? We're guessing somewhere. Now, let's see.
Well, do you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna take like a couple minutes stretch break, cause we haven't stretched for a while. How about that? Oh wait, no we're not, because we're in the middle of a loading screen, and it's gonna start doing dialogue as soon as the game loads in. Alright, cool stuff. Let's take 5, y'all. Just little stretch break, here we go. Did I say 5-minute stretching break because I may have meant crying? Anyway, hey, what's up, everyone? Let's have a good time. Speaking of, finished projects of things and stories going to the hospital, this is relevant. I'm going to adjust my headset. So, during the filming of Matilda, Mara Wilson's mother was in hospital. So, Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman essentially raised Mara Wilson, like, we're your parents, off screen, as well and on. Let's go. And what Danny DeVito did, because he directed it, he got a mostly finished print of the film to Mara Wilson's mother before she died, so she got to see this movie. And that's great. What a kind-hearted goblin that man is. He's the best. The Penguin. No, he's not. It's Burgess Meredith. Come on. We can't even lie about that. Also, someone has redeemed Show and Tell. Are you ready for something incredibly tonally inappropriate? Because that's what it is. Here we go. Click. You did this. Today's Show and Tell is a coffin-shaped suncatcher. Because there's a local glasswork/coffin design place. And they make stuff shaped like coffins. And I got this coffin suncatcher. I sent it to Griddle. And my mum was like, oh, what a nice young girl, that Griddle. Let's send her some cookies. And some cookie cutters. And some stamps. And I'm like, no. Coffin. And you could clearly tell who got her what in this parcel when she showed it off. I'm like, I think this is great. It just completely slipped my mind that this is what we were going to be doing today, is like the sad part of this story. And there it is. Okay. Just a quick one today, because, man, I'm gonna keep thinking about heartwarming things if I keep this going. So let's keep it going. But yeah, that Danny DeVito story, that's really cool.
The merchants had been true to their offer. Still, the water closing over her felt like death. Cold and terrifying.
I have the Great Lakes of Michigan up in my window. Yes, I do.
This feels so strange. Wish Lump could have been here. Still, it was her choice.
Alright, have a good time, Patch. Thank you for
But there was
stopping
no
by, and we'll see
time
you soon.
To dwell on her lost friend.
Grace had a dragon to find.
I may have used the wrong pronouns for well, not Patch. I know
Which way did it
Patch's pronouns are Your Majesty, but Lump. So apologies for that. I may not have been paying attention.
This one. All right. Another branching tunnel. The walls were closing in. Down here, I guess.
This is the Echo the Dolphin stream we have been
Far
promised.
too narrow for winged beasts. Did I guess wrong? A dead end.
Okay, I still have my book.
knew
It's
it.
good.
Wrong tunnel. No. There must be a way. Think, Grace, think.
Alright, so now that I'm a bit more together with it,
How do I
The-
get up there?
something that, like, legitimately worries me somewhat is the very idea that the last thing I'm going to say to somebody important is just going to be some stupid menial nonsense. Like, I'm gonna go, oh yeah, I'll just get it on the way home, don't worry about it. And then, like, that's it.
Is this the right way?
And it shouldn't, because, you know,
Or maybe here?
what daft thing to worry about? It's just how it is.
I wish I could ask Plum.
But that's... Book. Go over there. Thank you. I need to do the opposite of
Lump had
rising.
made her choice. She believed in Grace. Now Grace had to believe in herself. The submerged tunnels flared outwards, a tangled mess of caverns and hollows, twisting and turning.
This is also something I'm deathly afraid of. Just indistinct underwater tunnels. I'm not keen. Because, like, we're not getting back out of this. Oh, are you crazy? Listen to this Silent Hill 2 music. I mean, I've seen lots of jokes, like that your parting words should be, I buried my treasure under the...
Bending with almost malicious intent.
Like, that'd be a good one.
I need to get out of here.
Oh, just actual parting words. I got you. I thought you meant, like,
Breathe, Grace, breathe.
at the end, you know?
Got to find the dragon. Get back the fireflies.
This section in particular, I think the color scheme,
No.
Rise has stopped working. Reminds me of Another World. And I know I mentioned that a little bit of Signalis
She
as well.
found herself amidst a great coral bed, shimmering with color and life. Wow, this is beautiful. No, focus. I have to find the dragon. No matter what.
Honestly, oh Wales, that I feel that's the best way to do this sort of thing. Notably
Broken. Back, right?
tensile coral. Oh, I've lost Rise. Look at that, it's gone.
I have a
Oh, Firefly! I saw it! I saw it! That means I caught it.
have to focus on that. No.
You can't stop it otherwise.
She spoke those words. But deep in her heart, a seed of chilling doubt took root.
I forget if I told the story on stream, and apologies if I have. My grandma's funeral was hilarious.
Way to darkness, endless and all-consuming.
She requested
It's cold here.
the
Out of sight.
the Lord's Prayer,
The pressure of the deep water
but
on her chest.
there's 2 or 3
Her
different
thoughts
tunes to
had
that,
Only one way to
and
go.
nobody really knew the
Inwards.
words. So it's supposed to be
Doing.
holy and reverent, and we're all just there like hum hum
Sacrificing
hum 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 hum,
And for
because no one
what?
knows the words of the tune,
I
and
don't
it's
even know where the dragon is.
we're trying not to laugh, but it was the funniest thing.
I'm falling. I'm failing. Eldorado. Village. Lump. All of them. Huh? What?
If anybody remembers Mysteries under Lake Ophelia, this is essentially how that game ended. There was just a 2-mile drop and you had to cast your rod down there. Oh, break is gone. I'm losing words. No, that's a pretty solid win for Clothespin Game. I am aware of that. One of the years when my family went to Bible camp, that was the game they introduced.
Ow. It doesn't matter.
And yeah, like my sister is aware of it, or my sisters are aware of it at least, even if it's not the done thing anymore. But that's great. Oh, I thought that was pillars that I could run on.
A cold determination gripped her, numbing all other thoughts.
That was a platform. You saw that platform. I was standing on it.
Cold determination gripped her, numbing all other thoughts. Press forward.
More like press right. Ayo! It's very hard to make light of this very sad game at times, okay? I'm doing my best. Sometimes you just gotta hang out with your friends and be sad for a little bit. Purple Woodland, you did this. It's like the 1 week when crying is the most used emote, not angry.
Barred by an indestructible metal door.
No! I need to find the dragon.
Grace could no longer ignore the seed of doubt.
Wait are we gonna turn on no clip?
It seeped into her heart, as cold as the water she'd come from.
I need to find it. The dragon. No matter what. No matter what.
The Seekin seemed friendly.
Hey. Have you seen the dragon? Wait.
A host of them greeted her with curious chatter, warm and welcoming.
Have you seen the dragon? Please.
Are you Chow? Can I race you?
No.
Super invisible wall there. They're not gonna let me do that. Oh, wait. That's really depressing, actually. We're just not gonna look at anyone or anything right now.
No time for this.
Let me through. I need to find the dragon. No matter what.
The words felt hollow and meaningless.
That's kind of clever, actually. That's something that you don't see. You don't see a lot in video games. Is like somebody made that room, and somebody did that big, fantastic mural, and there's probably a whole lot of lore behind that.
Freezing cold blanketed Grace.
Ignore.
There was comfort in its numbing embrace. she wished, she could stay. What's happening? Did I do this? She did this. Is this my fault? It was her fault. They're home. I destroyed it.
No, I didn't. Not gonna look at you, lamp. And we're not gonna look at the ice physics.
A sea
Or
king,
pretty much of anything.
encased in ice. Oh no! What have I done? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I never wanted this. This is horrible. I didn't know. I should never have come.
Do you reckon
What
that's
would
gonna be the
Eldraine
full
think
set?
of me?
Because I know I missed a couple on the
I'm
descent.
So selfish.
Oh, also, if we're talking about gravestones, stepping back a little bit, one that I like, Spike Milligan has "I Told You I Was Sick" on his, and like, yeah,
Dogged her every step.
I'd like to go out on a joke.
Did you make me do this?
Aren't you Whatsid from Children of Silent Town? Probably
It would
Melody.
not rest. It would not leave her. It would not cease.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, see, loading slopes. I shouldn't have pointed it out, because now that's all I can see when I go down one of those. Here comes the next chunk of level.
Must get away. Have to move. Need to escape.
Talking about ignore, we do seem to have come to ignore the dragon.
Please. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Like, it was supposed to be under the water over there, and we were supposed to go find it, and we didn't. We just broke everything and left. Which I suppose is thematically appropriate.
The creature looked at her as if it could see into her very soul. Under its stare, her fears crystallized like ice. She knew that she would disappear.
Not sure why I think that of guilt. I just feel that's the scariest of those
Make her
scenarios.
disappear into nothingness.
It's just to unhappen.
Happen. Would Grace embrace her guilt or run from it?
I would say this is going to be chapter 5,
Have to fight it.
because we had a section where we went back to the journal,
Kept me.
and as far as I can tell, each
Must
section is going to be a chapter of the game. I mean, I'm told this is short enough to like finish it up today, and that's my plan. If I go, we're gonna finish it up today, it's not gonna run long like Breath of Fire did.
Hello, journal. Dear journal. Hi, journal. Today...
Are these, perchance, the lost words?
Hello, stranger. I've been thinking a lot about... My dream is to become a writer. Yeah, right.
I like that as a good
A writer
visual
who
passage of time.
can't even write.
Sometimes, writing is sitting and looking at a blank page. It happened.
Okay. Find something simple to start with. What did I do today? Today I got up. I had breakfast. I tried watching the telly. That's it. I'm going back to bed.
Man, that's me on a day off. That's
Hi,
worrying.
journal.
I lie, I don't watch the
Another
TV.
day. Each time I wake up, for the tiniest of moments, it isn't true. But then it all comes rushing back.
I wonder if this, like, is specifically colored
It
like
is
the character
true.
design I chose. Would this be, what were the other options? Green or blue, I think? I don't remember what the other color options were.
Looking around my room, everything reminds me of Gran. Her puzzle box gift from last year. The magic tank we made during the holiday.
Is that gonna... No, that's not gonna... Alright. I thought maybe that would, you know, here's some hidden
Are you a
words.
pot robot? These paints Gran gave me.
Oh, I saw that robot when we were doing the tidying up.
This pen. Even you, Journal. She's everywhere. And all of it feels broken. Today is Ben's birthday. Dad baked a cake. Mum insisted that I come down and have some.
I showed it off in, I think, Discord. My dad made my birthday cake this year. My dad is not much of a cook, but this year he went, you know what? I'm gonna make Andrew's birthday cake. I'm gonna make him a rainbow cake, and he did. I'm like, all right, that's
Tastes
amazing.
Like nothing. Everything does. Mum said we need to send out invitations to the funeral. How can she think about that? She's ready to shove Gran into a box like a pet goldfish.
Just the idea of it makes me feel sick. Thanks. I had to unlock that. You could have given me a bigger word.
Then I stormed off into my room.
No, it all has to go. There you go. That's a great touch, Extras, and I absolutely
Dad
love it.
came up for some well-meant dad talk. I know you're sad, but it will get better. You'll see. Just give it time. I know he wanted to cheer me up, but he's wrong.
I mean, yes and no. Grief doesn't go away, it just kind of stops feeling like that.
The world feels very dark now. Gran has a proverb for times like these. Gran always says,
I didn't see that word.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
no, that's not right.
Like, I knew that from
That's what she would have
Batman.
I keep thinking about all the things Gran won't get to see. When I go to university, she won't be there.
It's very positive thinking. That's what we like.
When I get my first
When I
job,
go.
she won't be there. If I get married, she won't be there.
Good use of the word
Even
if.
if that's unlikely because boys, I prefer cats.
Oh, that one was just question marks. Boys? Oh, for sure, Empirical Woodland. That's why I call that out.
Already feels so bad. But how could I want that feeling to go away? How could I be fine with Gran being gone? I'm going to have to feel like this forever.
Thanks, cat.
Thanks, Pinky. I can't stop crying. Pinky is probably getting fed up with being used as a tissue. But she never leaves my side.
That is the appropriate place for a cat to sit. And you cannot tell me otherwise, game.
I think that means get back to writing your story. Pinky's got a point. I should at least try to write. I can't leave Grace like that. She's as lost as I am.
If this turns into Limbo. Is this gonna turn into Limbo?
My head. Where am I? A
Kind of appropriate if
grey
it did, let's be
void
honest.
Surrounded her, swallowing sound and hope. Hello?
That's a word.
Grace guessed that if she kept moving,
Well, it's not words, but it's like, it's the lines. Oh, quick, thank you very much. Here I am, thank you very much.
then surely a solution would present itself.
How you doing? I hope everything's going okay. You've picked a hell of a time to come in.
Here,
We're
Anyone?
feeling things today.
in the emptiness around her, she found a hut, a palace, hope.
No, I can't go into that one. Alright.
I don't know what comes next. It's so cold here. So empty. Just nothingness. I can't find the word.
This is very meta. The character is just
I'm never going to find the dragon.
experiencing
Or
writer's
the
block,
firefly.
apparently.
It won't come. The words just won't come anymore. I don't know where I am, how to get out, or even where I'm going.
We've got no words, so that's not going to help.
Pointless. What kind of writer can't find the words? I messed everything up. Let's try this again. Grace awoke under an old tree in an unfamiliar land. I don't know if I can do this anymore. She walked boldly ahead, a spring in her step.
I feel
I'm
that
so
is
tired.
particularly
Grace knew she just had to keep going.
the lazy writing trope.
What's the point?
Passing out, waking up
Put
somewhere.
one foot in front of the other. I've failed. It's over. Whilst she still had breath left in her body, there was still hope. This is all my fault. I should just stop.
Also, she's a grieving child, I guess. Man, Perka Woodland out here just spitting facts. There is a game on the to-do list, which does a lot of that, and you'd best believe I'm going to call it out every single time it happens and go, You know how I keep saying that's a really lazy writing trick?
Hey, Grace.
Leave me. Just leave me.
Psst. Here.
Where? I don't see a thing.
Take me where I need to go.
I'm right here.
Whale shark.
Always was, always will be.
I don't understand. And I don't care.
Is that one a whale shark or is that a tiger
You
shark?
don't?
No. Just leave. I'm meant to be alone. Forever alone and useless.
You know I'm right below you.
I'm not good company right now.
You don't need to be. Why don't you tell me how you came to be here?
It sounds silly when I say it now. I lost a dragon. And now...
I'm completely lost as well. We're in a void.
I'm completely lost as well.
Yes, you do look a little lost.
That's not entirely helpful.
You seem to think that it's wrong to be lost.
Well, isn't it?
Everyone feels a little lost sometimes. Even me.
That sounds wrong. Just wrong.
I don't mind it, actually. Do you?
Well, yes. I usually know what to do and where to go.
So, if someone else were lost, what would you tell them to do?
I tell them not to give up and find help.
How about taking your own advice?
Externalizing your advice and then you
Give
can
advice
follow it.
and take it.
That's really clever.
Could you get me someplace else?
Let me see if I can help you out there. Patience.
Empirical Woodland. You know how we were talking about children's names that were virtues? Was patience one of those?
I like listening to you. Would you continue?
Yes. Alright then, there you go. Like, I know the saying patience is a virtue, I just didn't know if it was also used as a name.
I feel so weak. I can hardly move.
That's okay.
It's not. People are relying on me.
But you're still human. You still tire. We all do.
It doesn't feel that way.
You once knew patience, alright. But she was
I'm
quite mean.
tired.
Aw.
Tired of trying. Tired of failing. Tired of everything.
You need a rest.
But I can't. I don't have time.
Why?
My village is depending on me to get the fireflies back.
That sounds like quite a tiring thing to do.
Well, yes.
One of my nurses is
take a
named
rest
Blessing,
together?
and that's really sweet. I like that a lot.
Sounds nice.
Go on.
It's
Blessing is quite common in
difficult.
South Africa. Well, it's... Well, there you go, extras. You
Always.
guys know what's up. That's a cool name.
I've no idea what to do now. Maybe you could help me find out what to do?
What were you trying to do before you got here?
I was trying to find a dragon. It destroyed everything I loved. I need to get the fireflies back. They'll restore my village. But I just don't know what I'm doing anymore.
What did you do last time?
Last time I what?
Found a dragon.
What? I've never found one before.
Then how can you expect to know exactly what to do?
I guess I can't. But I want to.
No one ever got anything just by wanting it. You've got to try. You've got to fail sometimes.
Isn't that...
I guess so.
Isn't that what Gran said? Wasn't that one of the word jumbles we did?
I want to know one more thing.
You sound a lot better.
I do? I guess I feel better.
Well then, time to set course.
It's nice of you to listen to me.
Anytime. So, anything else?
I don't know what's right.
But at some point you knew, right? You had purpose, hope.
Yes. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I had to stop the dragon. Return the fireflies. Save the village.
And you couldn't do those things?
Burkett Woodland, that's a pretty great name.
I
I'm not
tried.
gonna lie.
But I just ended up doing everything wrong.
Everything? Are you sure about that?
Well,
Think back.
okay. Maybe not everything.
Most things we have done have been in
Go
aid
on.
of finding the dragon and the fireflies.
I made a good friend and a little creature called Lump. I miss her.
Well then, that's something.
This is a baffling
This
sequence.
is where I leave.
But
You're not alone. You are loved. Be
Call the trigger. There's a friend of mine who has always said if she has a son, she wants to name him Jesus. Very specifically, not Jesus, as is occasionally done. Jesus.
Jesus?
yes.
And
Be
like,
your own light in the darkness.
that'd be pretty great.
I'll try. Thank you. Here we go. Again.
I also forget where I mentioned it. I had my friend Kwaku. Which... I forget specifically which, but Kwaku is... I think he's born on a Tuesday. I forget in which language. But like, sure, why not? That's what that is.
Hello, Journal. The funeral was today.
We appeared to be writing at the funeral.
Mum and Dad dressed all in black. They even bought a black romper for Ben. I didn't want to wear black. Gran thought black was depressing. That life was dark enough already. Gran always used to say,
I stand by something I have said in the past. You guys better make my funeral a party that I don't go to, because
Colors are the music
no one's
of
being
night.
sad.
I'm starting
Y'all
to see
getting
what you
together
mean.
and having a big old shindig. That's the rule.
So I went to open my wardrobe. There it was. I hadn't worn it for years. I remember Gran saying it was cheery.
Everyone gets
You know
glitter
this
bombed at your
house
funeral because now we're angry and we can't be sad.
In the memorial garden. The sun was shining. The birds were singing. It was like they didn't know. The vicar had just started talking when Uncle Alan stepped into the fish pond.
Mom frowned. Ben started crying. Uncle Alan
I
yelled.
couldn't help but
Everyone
imagine
looked.
Gran caring more about the fish than Uncle Alan.
I feel like humor genuinely does help. And right. Both of my grandparents have funny stories pertaining to their funerals. First of all, my nana genuinely was late to her own funeral, and we're just there like, perfect. Yes. The hearse got stuck in traffic. And so the vicar was there like, mate, we've got to rush this along because we got other people coming. And then they just peeled down as fast as they could, like, sorry, we're here. Let's go. And like, yes. That, like, we always said that with Nan, and then it happened, and it was great. And then with Gramps, when he died, he had probably Apache. It was the Shadows playing as everyone came in, because he did love the Shadows, a little twangy guitar sound. And what happened was the pallbearers brought it, and it was all his brothers. He was one of 13, so like his brothers carried it in, set him down, and then oh, who was it? It's probably Uncle Ken. Knocked on the coffin lid, and he's like, "You best be listening to this. I had to convince your wife to do this." And everyone's like, "You can't do that." Yeah, you can. That's great.
The picture stuck in my head. Gran running to the drenched Uncle Alan, grumbling at him for frightening the fish.
And that's That's what I
It
want.
was too much.
Everyone laugh and joke and party. I'm just
The
not there.
laughter bubbled up inside me. Dad tried to look annoyed.
Come on, come on. Oh, oh. Like the word rise. Remember when we had that?
After the vicar finally finished droning on, we started the singing. All things bright and beauty.
I know how it goes, thanks.
Full. Ben started wailing. No, howling. Dad took him out. Well played, Ben. Laughing felt much better than crying.
Can confirm.
The wake was at our place. There were so many people. I didn't know most of them. Everyone said how sorry they were. How Gran was. Such a wonderful lady. I wish she could have heard them.
I mean, I suppose it depends on the context. Empirical Woodland, like... Generally, no. It's horrible. It's not funny. And it sucks. But, like... It's gonna get all of us. You might as well make a joke. But, like, genuinely... Nan was late to her own funeral. How do you not laugh at that? That's brilliant. How does that even happen?
Everyone
But there
had a
she
story
was.
About Gran. Like the time she hit a bully with her pencil box?
And, like,
Or when
nobody
she saved
knowing...
a toad that had hurt its leg.
And, like, nobody knowing the words or the tune of my grandma. That was great! I mean, I do generally cope through humor anyway. You've noticed I do crack wise a lot.
Or how
Nearly
she
got me
decorated
shot
Mum's
once.
room like an underwater kingdom, so she could feel like a mermaid.
But, like... Stuff's just funny
That's so like
sometimes.
her. One old lady told me how they used to bunk off work and go to the Glastonbury Music Festival.
Attention! Non-native English people! Bunk has like a million different words. And in this context, to bunk off means you just leave. You should have gone, but you didn't.
Another of her friends said Gran once got arrested while protesting whaling.
While protesting, comma, wailing. Alright, get back over. I need that. Oh, I need that again.
I expected this day to be terrible, Journal. And it was. But I didn't expect to smile or laugh. To be surprised. To feel happy that people loved Gran like I did. Each time I heard a story about Gran, I could imagine her laughing along with it. It was like she was there with me, helping me through it.
Pro tip though, maybe say that stuff now. Don't wait until the end, yeah? Just in general.
I still feel in pieces, journal. Maybe there's a part of me
Oh, nope.
that will always be sad. That will always miss her. But maybe that's okay.
I see what they've done there. Do you see
And
that?
that's the way it should be.
That's clever.
I don't know what happens after we die. But I think I know where we go. Into all the people who have ever cared about us. We make a sort of place for them in our hearts. I need to finish Grace's story.
Man, there is a friend of mine
Gran would want me to.
who has
I
said
want me to.
if she ever has a son, she's naming that son after me. And like, I can think of no higher honor. Genuinely.
I think I know what to do now.
'Cause like,
Let's summarize.
you just beat death that way. That's
After
forever.
The dragon attacked her village. The kind Grace set out to return the fireflies.
And it's forever.
On
Like,
her
this kid's
travels,
called
she met
CPC Gamer Jones.
a grumpy djinn guarding a fallen city of philosophers.
These are all the choices that I
And
made.
found a misunderstood fire creature named Lump. They became friends. But then, Lump chose to stay behind with the Ancient Ones in exchange for the gift of water breathing. Deep under the water, inside the lost Seakin Palace, chased by the shadow of remorse, Grace had her big moment of doubt. But she
Oop.
pulled through it all.
Thank you, game. Just drag me through that one. And now we're ready to face a dragon.
And now she is ready to face the dragon.
An interesting crossfade on the audio there, but I'll take it. I like that idea as well, Empirical Woodland. The idea that you're still going as long as people keep thinking and talking about you. Another reason why CPC Gamer Jones has to be born at some point, because, first of all, I'm going to dote on that kid like they were my own, but also, hey, I'm down for that. Thank you for the lurk, Rickstress. Please enjoy the away times.
You. I thought I couldn't face you. But I couldn't face myself.
I mean, I've heard that
I know
it
you'll
posited
always be there.
quite a few times. I don't know that it's like
Maybe that's okay.
a particular culture's view, but I've
You're
heard it
part of
mentioned
this
a
adventure,
fair few times that,
part of me.
I mean, I've heard it the other way, that a person dies twice. That being, the first time is physical and the second
Now.
time is when the last person speaks their name.
I I will return the fireflies. I'm coming for you, dragon. With her confidence renewed, a newfound power coursed through her.
I got my words back! I broke them. My words don't work anymore. Maybe we aimed that a little bit ahead of ourselves, yeah? Yes!
Anything. Yeah. Word magic.
Oh man, there's 40 of those? That's a lot of hunting
Light
around.
feather.
The words work, it is my patience that is broken, says Empirical Woodland. Well, guess what? I can repair.
Like
And,
cutting through
and there we go.
Eldoraven's crabapple pie. The world welcomed her.
Oh, wait a second. I don't have all my words back. I don't have silence.
Forward.
Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. Level design. Don't you go away. I still need you.
She felt that she could touch the sky.
That was an appropriate miss. I like that.
A tall tower loomed overhead. Many moons had shone above since first it was built.
Another obstacle? Ha!
Oh, we also don't have hope. Which I suppose is fine, because that's what Ava said right at the start of the game. That, like, some of these words will vanish. And I suppose, thematically, that we don't have that right now. Also, can I? I thought that would have worked.
After what I've been through, you really think that will stop me?
Can we just talk about the kerning on this word bum? Because that's how I've been reading it this whole time. Kerning is incredibly important, and that's why. And that's why you need to be real careful when you put the letters L and I next to each other. Because that just turns into a U. I see you. Yeah. Also, we have something that burns brighter than hope. Actual fire. None of this metaphorical nonsense. I ain't got time for your cogent similes. Just make it literal, or I ain't got time for it, mate. Leave it. Do gooey boss fight now. Firefly up there, you see that? I see that.
Well, that's not disturbing at all. Grace's voice echoed over the age-old crumbling stones. A lone figure stood, unbowed, defiant. It drew her to it. Her foe rose before her. No breath in its body, but no less terrifying.
Yeah, that's what you get. No, I know how to deal with that one. And then you do that. I saw those little chevrons.
Let's hope I'm up to the task.
Keep doing that, please. Oh, it did. This section gives me anxiety.
What now?
Well, what now is not you, is we you. We swap. We rise. And we burn.
Nothing's moving. Must be more to do.
Hopefully it didn't involve that. Because that's gone. That's gone now. Game. Come on. There you go.
That's it!
We were talking a little about Tomb Raider earlier.
A gust of fresh air
This
rewarded
feels like
Grace's
that.
efforts.
I don't know. I never played it. But this feels like the sort of thing you'd get up to. Maybe with a little less of the magic words in the book. Although there was that creepy hand. You know the one.
As she rose up the stairs, Grace knew the tower's purpose. To watch
Really?
over a long forgotten land, should ancient evil stir.
Wait,
No statue this time.
which of the 3 new Tomb Raider games? Like, the ones where it's the past and she's just getting beaten up? Or did they do more?
In its fire-wreathed home, waiting.
There you are. And here I come. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. It was a great idea. Woo! Ha ha!
There's nothing on those boots left. They're gone. Oh, Wales is also lurking. That's fair. It's a little later than I normally run, but that's fine. We're finishing this. Let's go. We're gonna go kill a dragon. Or
The world darkened around Grace. She had reached the dragon's mouth.
this screen looks fantastic. Look at it. Wow. I think we're gonna befriend the dragon.
For the first time, Grace felt no fear. She knew she had all she needed.
Do we prepare you? I feel like burn is not the right word because that's kind of what we're doing already.
Feels warm on my soles.
I was focusing on the wrong thing. I was focusing on the monolith.
Before her, a molten sea stretched into the distance. It did not slow her down.
I laugh in the face of lava.
Killing the music with a little sting like that is absolutely fantastic. I'm a big fan of creative directions like that, and I will shout about them often. Oh, nope, nope. Rise, keep rising. Rise higher.
Suddenly, Grace no longer felt the heat. In its stead, a cold dread crept up her spine.
This looks like home. Or at least home as was.
This looks like my village. But it can't be.
It's a trick. It has to be.
An eerily familiar sight awaited her.
That's my house. How? Eldoreva! No! Wait! Come back! Oh, no! No, no!
Sort of touching on a point that Empirical Woodland had brought up earlier. The idea that, oh, how can you joke at funerals?
Only emptiness remained.
It is very important. Wow, that one wasn't even tears. That's just my voice breaking, apparently. It is very important to show, like,
I'm writing that again.
respect for the dead. Absolutely, yes. But also,
Only emptiness remained.
I feel like I'm going to ignore the emptiness. I feel like there are ways to do that, and maybe it's actually respectful
Her
to make
thoughts
light of a
raced
situation.
ahead of her.
Like, that's what I was saying. Party I don't go to. That would be respectful to me to do that. Tell those jokes. Tell me that I'm muted as I am being lowered down.
A trick.
Do that.
I can't let it be real.
That's funny. And I feel that's a lot better and more appropriate than just, oh yes, There goes the most sensible, gender-confused weeb I ever knew. Don't do that. I'm glad this works. This suggests to me that I've missed something back in the village. Was it floating disembodied narration that I mayhap should have paid attention to? But I was too busy cracking wise. I think it was. Oh, no it wasn't. I can just climb that chain.
She gripped the chain with furious determination.
Oh, nope, 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 nope. Yeah.
I know you're there. Roar all you like. It won't stop me.
Oh. I hope you can forgive me.
I would have taken that as a potential opportunity to fix some of what we've done. Although I suppose...
Torn between rage and regret.
I suppose the point is that you can't do that.
Grace pushed
That's in the
ever
past.
upwards.
You broke that vase. What matters is how we move on with that. Oh. That's a cool transition. And looks like you can only get that Firefly if you do it in the correct order. So it's not just a case of find all the things and go over there. I appreciate that. I also appreciate this variety of greens color palette. Heck yeah.
But even through adversity within and without, her determination shone bright. She had grown. I hope you find your peace.
That's slightly terrifying. But yeah, that's how sand dunes are made. Genies will it so. And yeah, see, these are the philosopher statues that we knocked down earlier. And sort of willed into existence because we suggested philosophers lived here. Fancy that.
Almost there. Chilling winds shook her to the bone. Still she climbed.
Again, I feel we're missing a musical. Where's, like, the swelling strings? And we add another section as we go higher and higher.
Almost there.
And, like, it steps up a little bit.
Let me through and let's finish this.
That one didn't even need words. She just yells at that
Glad
one.
we're on the same page.
Ayy!
Every stride.
Good job showing that determination to hold on to that pun.
Storm and snow. Defiant. Unwavering.
One step after the other.
Oh, they're gone. I was gonna say hi to them.
Oh,
Can't do that.
That's where I last saw Lump.
Human!
How are you here?
Not sure.
I'm so glad to see you.
Somehow, Lump has
After I
returned.
left you, I tried to live up to what you'd done, but it was just so hard.
Lump, see how far you come. You grown big. Lump did right thing.
Don't go.
Have to, Grace. But we'll always be there in the memory.
I'll make sure to keep you there. Goodbye, little lump.
Good shout, Rix. Just Lump is best character. Yeah, Lump is no longer on the screen, so we don't get to talk about Lump anymore. Still, good to give her a nice send-off. Yes? Yes.
Hello, dragon. Here I come.
Finally. Grace readied herself for a confrontation.
I feel like that means that I missed two somewhere, because if you're going to say the word finally at the last collectible, I don't know.
Right. This is it. Hello?
Bit of an anticlimax. When she first set out, Grace wanted to return the sacred fireflies to their rightful home. But now she realized that, regardless of how her adventure ended, the journey had forever changed her. Standing there, she felt
reflective, because it had spoken. The narration spoke about how she felt that she had grown and realized that the situation had changed her, so she would be reflective on that.
reflective. Every choice, every hardship, and every challenge had been leading to this. No moment was wasted. It was a life lived, and it was hers.
Come forth, dragon. Every twist and turn of my journey has led me to you.
I'd hate to miss the finale.
Why did you scare away all our sacred fireflies?
Why? They were in my way.
They're with me now, and I won't let you harm them.
You cannot win this battle. Begone!
Ignore.
You can't just make me disappear.
I am the Unmaker, the Ender of Worlds.
One might say
Not
this was the
this
Ender
one.
Dragon.
All things must come to an end. Your friends,
No? Alright.
your family, you.
Not if I can help it.
In time, even dragons fade. Ponder this elsewhere.
One person can make a difference. I know that now.
You have been reading the wrong stories, little one. Sometimes things just end.
He's not wrong. I guess I'm just gonna keep ignoring.
If you want to end this world, you're going to have to go through me.
Yes. That's what I've been trying to do.
You've never met resistance before, have you? You can't hurt me, and I can't hurt you.
And what is your solution, little one?
I'm not sure. Maybe just talk it out?
Very well. You may ask me one question.
Make this one count, Grace.
I don't know that the dragon has dragon been established as wanting to destroy the world. It just kind of went through our village. What are the fireflies?
The fireflies.
Tell me of Joel
What are they
and
really?
garbage.
Where does their power come from?
At first, I thought they could be destroyed along with the rest of your world.
But they couldn't.
No. They are ancient energies. As am I. We are part of the same cycle.
So the fireflies are the key to stopping you.
There is no stopping until I am done. Then I can rest. then I can dream. Until it begins again. You have had your one question. I have work to do.
Please! I've overcome so much to get here. I've had to face what I am and what I'm not. It was a struggle. And I think it always will be.
I envy your fight.
It can be yours too. You can change things.
No!
What? Why? You can't hurt me.
I did not aim for you. Some things are not to be changed.
Is it us?
Not to be stopped.
Is Dragon aiming at us?
Accepted.
I can't accept this.
You can. You will.
That's pretty clever, actually. None of those words worked.
Again.
Sometimes things just end.
What happened?
It's all gone, I'm afraid.
It can't be just gone. Why couldn't I do anything? Why couldn't I save it?
There was nothing to be done. Everything has a time to go. Even worlds.
But I don't want that.
That's clever.
I feel like a failure.
Like,
That's silly.
story's over.
You didn't fail because you couldn't win.
I couldn't.
The dragon is part of the world's cycle. It cannot be broken.
Then what was the point of all of this? I failed before I even started.
You recovered the fireflies. Ancient energies born of the same cycle. Between you, them, and your book, you'll work it out.
Wait! What do you mean? Come back! Please come back. There was only one place left to look.
Book. Maybe not. I don't know, I was expecting like a special word that we had learned along the way. That'd be cool.
Astoria was gone. But the fireflies still remained, waiting for a new beginning. You're rebuilding the world, aren't you? And you're starting with my memories.
Trivial Pursuit 2, A New Beginning. That could become relevant at some point in the future. I don't know. Oh, look at the little sleepy dog. They're playing with the Spectre of Doubt. I like it. There we go.
A fruitful work.
Oh! We actually are using our memories. Look at that in the top left with the fireflies are going down. So presumably, if we hadn't got very many of them, then we wouldn't have a great many big and detailed paintings to work with here.
I've run out of fireflies. We're stuck. There's still something missing. Hey, you're still here, Firefly. Can you help? That's it, Firefly. Now you're ready for a new story. And I have to say goodbye too. Thank you, Firefly.
Firefly. What did I say? We end on joke. You have to.
I never thought I'd see you again. But you're not really here, are you?
Well, going to bed.
You didn't make it.
Arden Slacker, hello.
You knew, didn't you?
You're here
You wouldn't.
for the end. Oh, look at this. Oh, I hope you enjoyed this game. It was a pleasure to be part of the team testing the game during development, as my name is in the credits and special thanks. It is awesome more people are playing this game. Well, let me tell you, that right there is one of the most fortuitous chat messages I have had this week.
Firefly came to me. They knew too.
I had a lot of fun playing this game. And so the scope of the magic system was kind of limited, but it kind of has to be because you've only got 6 total spells available to you at the end.
That's
but
where you live now, isn't it?
That
Within me.
kinda isn't the point.
I'll hold you close.
The point is the story that we're reading and writing and experiencing and coming together and be like, yeah, actually, I've done this. The couple times when I got teary on this stream and the last one is I haven't had that call. I've been there when someone has had that call. And I've woken up to someone having gotten that call. And oh no. Right? And
Always.
this game is good at
Let's see what adventures lie ahead.
Not internalizing that, because it's literally the opposite of that. Getting it written down and out there on the page, and this is what it feels like, and this is what it does, and that's what we're here for, not necessarily like gotta do the gameplays. Alright, so we need to keep an eye out for these two names as mentioned in chat. Here we go. Oh, look, it's the work we did.
Hello, journal. Reading these dusty pages makes me feel old. I reread them so many times as a kid, taking myself back to those dark moments, reassuring myself it would all be okay. That helped. You helped.
This is also a
I still miss
fantastic
Gran every day.
ending or later part of the game. Oops.
Sometimes I hear her laugh in the back of my mind. Abby reminds me of her. Insatiably curious and fiercely independent. I hope she never loses that. Mum's coming to live with us for a bit. I hope her and Abby are going to make some memories of their own. They're already both obsessed with cat videos and Instasnap. Abby's birthday is coming up. Maybe I'll get her a journal of her own. She says she wants to be a writer.
Arden Slacker. Empirical Woodland said, "Hey, get this game. This is cute little fun little romp is what it is." Mentioned nothing about emotions. I feel betrayed. But here we are. So many emotions, they all betray me. That quote right there, legitimately true. Oh, Wales, welcome back. You here for, I believe, the credits. Oh, yeah, we saw this bit. Right, we're looking out for the two names. There's the Liam Piper who's in chat. And, yeah, that guy. Oh my goodness, Rihanna Pratchett, really? I would never have known. Genuinely, I actually wouldn't. Until somebody pointed it out, and they were like, "Oh hey, that's like the coolest thing." And it is. I like this one. This one was a good game. Like, I joke. Not even joke. I don't like feeling sad. And this one made me feel sad. And is currently doing that. But is still a good game. Like, ooh, Gareth Coker, I know you. You worked on that one game whose name I forget off the top of my head. It's this one. It's In Momentum. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that we talked about the Vikings at one point. So the bit at the end, I liked that when it was like, Oh yeah, actually, here's the adult version of this child. She's still got that book. Because I'm pretty sure if you flip through some of my parents' boxes of stuff, they got a bunch of stuff from when I was this age. And not just like... They've got all my schoolwork, which I think is a feat, given how hard it must have been to keep track of all of it and to keep hold of all of it. But like, yeah. Why test? Because things break if not test. That's all I got. Man, there's a lot of people worked on this game. I feel like I say that every time. This, I don't know. Oh my god, yeah. Localization. The localization for this game, given that the whole thing is use your words, that's gotta be... Oh man, you're just gonna keep going with that, aren't you? I wonder how it would work in other languages. Presumably the same, you just translate it equivalent words in the local language. Here you go. Speaking of the words, the game has just removed all words from brain. Lost words? It's me. Yeah. And it kind of goes the other way as well. Like, this is why you see a lot of stuff of me taking pictures of Tiny Child and showing off her stuff. Because it means a lot. Man, thank you, Unity Engine. I know you were the butt of the joke for, like, the longest time. But... oh, no! Game, why? More feelings. Stop it! Alright, here we go. Look out for names. We're looking for... It's down here. Ah! I missed it. I was looking at the wrong alphabetical order, but I believe you. I can't scroll up to check, but I believe you. Don't get me wrong. I do that as well. Like, a couple times when I have, like, kickstarted a game, I'll just sort of pause the credits and go, ah! A friend of mine worked on Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic 2. Was it Sonic 1 or Sonic 2? I think it was both of them. And my friends and I, we had to stay by in the cinema to look and point and go, there he is! I know that guy! The Fur FX guy? That guy! I know that guy! It's always good to see yourself in the credits. Well, do you know what, Liam Pipe? Thank you very much for helping to work on this game. This game was fantastic. Big recommend to this game. Less so feeling sad and crying. But like, that's what you do sometimes. Oh, it's Eris all over again. I'm not ready for this. Okay. Are you ready for the second most jarring tonal whiplash of the night? Because I'm gonna go to my end screen now. Anyway, here's Panic. So that's really interesting, actually. Like, go from an idea with 4 pages to that, I can believe it, especially like because if you've seen it when it was 4 pages, you got in real early with that. So yeah, that's great. So I've not been involved with anything to that extent. All the QA that I've done in the past was like, here's a alpha build, go break it. And I did. Because that's what it's for. But like, I've never been involved with anything necessarily from the inception like that. That's really, really cool. Genuinely, thank you for sharing. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna raid someone. Who is it gonna be? Do you know what? It's gonna be your boy Quick, because he showed up, and he gave me a couple of them bits earlier, and that is absolutely fantastic. Before we go, I'm gonna get this raid message ready to go. How did you glitch a word? I wish to know this. Like, I'm actually, if you can share, obviously, I know, like, testers aren't really allowed to talk about stuff sometimes. Was I muted while I blew my nose? No, shut up. You don't remember? That's fine. I thought I had broken the pathing on Beep's game, but that's just how it's written. So, like, okay. In any case, we're gonna go raid Quick, and we're gonna say thank you to Quick, because Quick is a cool guy. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out and coming on this emotional roller coaster of feelings. Thank you, Liam, for helping to make that. That was great. Thank you for everyone who's followed. Thank you for the subs over the couple days. All of it's great. We're going to play something a little more lighthearted tomorrow. It's going to be Murder by Numbers. Slightly later, because my work timetable has changed, as it is wont to do. So tune in next time for that. And until next time, goodbye, everyone.